6th-ranked Edmond Ruth. These guys wrestled twice last year, Ruth winning them both. But they were close matches, one of those being in overtime.
Yeah, that was a dual meet, actually, Greg, where Edward Ruth won 3-1 in sudden victory. So this is where you're looking to see what kind of jump has Luca Augustine made from year 1 to year 2 in the lineup.
You know, I asked Keith Gavin about, do you watch a lot of that tape from last year between the two guys? And he said, no, not really. You know, there's enough tape here that, you know, from the beginning of this year that you just kind of see where they're at style-wise to start the year off. So not looking too much into last year. He's like, but Luca knows. He remembers those matches. You don't forget the ones, especially the tight ones you lose. So for Luca, you don't really need to see a lot of tape to remember what happened from last year. Luca's a redshirt sophomore from Waynesburg High School, 5-0 on the season, 32-16 in his career. Ruth, redshirt junior, 4-0 this year, 59-15 in his career. Ruth also a Pennsylvania wrestler, 2-time state champ.
Comes from a pretty good pedigree as well. His brother Ed Ruth, 3-time national champion at Penn State. So clearly wrestling in the blood there. And he's ranked number 4 in the country, so this is a good test for Luca. I mean, it's one of those matches where if you can knock off the number 4 wrestlers, you start thinking about later down the road, seeding, so forth, qualifying for the NCAA tournament. This would be a really nice win to put that in your back pocket. Again, all these matches have started very similar, kind of both opponents trying to feel each other out. This is the only match of the weekend for both teams, so it's not like you had a match Friday or that kind of got you into the weekend. You're still trying to get yourself started a little bit.
I get a stalemate here with 50 seconds to go in the opening period. A couple of fake attempts. Nice shot, outside single for Augustine. He's going to get the opening takedown.
The speed at which he was able to finish that takedown, Greg, really impressive.
Yeah, showed elusive quickness right there. Did Augustine to get in on the leg.
Interested to see if that lights a fire here under Edmond Ruth, sorry. Because Luca's known he has pretty good defense here. He's not a guy that gets scored on a lot. So getting that takedown in the first period, I think, is going to be very big for him as we move later into this match.
Ruth will go on the bottom for the second. What I liked about it, too, was the way he finished that takedown. A lot of times you get those shots. I mean, you saw a little bit with Heller in the last match. You know, guys, you know, being able to fight that off. He was in so deep on that shot. Ruth just had no defense. 3-2, Augustine out in front.
Haven't really seen a good shot from Ruth yet. I think Luca's comfortable in this position, kind of head, hands defense. Just patiently waiting. Takedown he had in the first period, just very similar position. Then he just jumped down on that leg and finished it before you could even blink.
Haven't seen Ruth take a shot yet.
And I think that really plays into Luca Augustine's style here. I mean, he's patiently waiting. It's up to Ruth. He's the one down 3-2 to really push the issue.
You can see he's trying to change levels, see if he can catch Augustine in a position where he's not quite ready for it. But that's the thing about Luca Augustine. He's rarely out of position.
And I think that's something that's been pretty consistent with this Pitt team under Keith Gavin. Really strong defensively, well-positioned. A lot of wrestlers up and down this lineup, tough to score against.
Deep double leg attempt there, and right in is Ruth.
Really strong double leg takedown there at the end of the period. As Augustine tried to roll through here, as we're short time, so he's got 5 seconds really to fight for this escape.
Yeah, and it's huge because if he doesn't get it here, he's going to be trailing if he gets his escape in the third. Ruth did a nice job, though. Changed levels that time, got deep on that double. We get a caution here.
A little bit more action than we saw in the duel last year between these two. Bruce able to snuff that first attempt to get free, and he'll take a 5-3 lead here in the third period.
Augustine going on the bottom. Needs to be quick off the whistle. And he is. Good job getting to his feet very quickly, and Ruth not looking to try to bring him down to the mat, just cuts him free, and now Augustine has to go to work here down 5-4.
No stall warnings on either wrestler. So it's going to be up to Luca here to force the issue. See if Ruth finds any confidence after that double leg. Really just a powerful, just kind of rushed right into Augustine on that level change and was able to get that quick double leg takedown.
Well, look like Augustine's just almost, he's afraid of that double coming again, so not pushing the action too much yet, but he's going to have to here soon. Trying to get Ruth to move side to side a little bit.
Another close match between these two. Kind of a little half shot there by Augustine. Had the head trap for a moment, but Ruth able to get back up to his base.
Good job of dragging by there was Ruth, and he'll get the takedown.
Just a case there, I think, of Luca was forced to get aggressive down in this match, and Ruth just kind of waited for his moment there and was able to get the 3-point takedown.
Well, he saw the snaps coming, and then once he saw that, he's just able to drag him by and get behind. But like you said, Augustine just trying to find ways to score. Ruth continuing to go after here. He's going to try to step behind. Nice whizzer here from Augustine. I think you got to look at it here as the final seconds come off. There's a takedown, makes it 11-5. He was looking at that as, hey, a couple of takedowns, I could get bonus here. But Edmond Ruth, an 11-5 winner over Luca Augustine. That makes it 6-3. Illinois leading Pittsburgh.